Hi guys, my name is Mia Scott and I appreciate the opportunity to speak with you all today as I was asked to present on improving team dynamics, and I want to focus specifically on how strong team functioning can transform the work done in Child Protective Services. In CPS, the agencies and workers' decisions affect children, families, and entire communities. Because the work is emotionally demanding, fast-paced, and often unpredictable, team dynamics are not just helpful, they're essential. When teams function well, staff feel supported, communication improves, burnout decreases, and ultimately, better outcomes are achieved for families. Team dynamics refer to how people interact, communicate, support one another, and work towards shared goals. In CPS units, workers rely heavily on each other for safety planning, decision making, and emotional support. Research in social psychology shows that when individuals feel connected and valued within a group, performance, motivation, and resilience increase. In contrast, poor dynamics often lead to stress, miscommunication, conflict, and high turnover, issues many CPS and child welfare agencies are already struggling with. One important concept related to team success is interdependence theory. CPS work is not done in isolation. Investigators, case managers, supervisors, and support staff all depend on one another to manage risk and ensure child safety. When teams recognize that success is shared, members are more likely to communicate openly, assist one another, and problem solve together, rather than working in independent silos. In strong CPS units, workers understand that my case is our case, which strengthens accountability and trust. Another key idea is psychological safety. This means team members feel comfortable asking questions, admitting mistakes, and offering ideas without fear of embarrassment or punishment. In CPS, where decisions can be complex and emotionally charged, psychological safety allows staff to speak up when something feels off, seek guidance, and learn from one another. Supervisors play a major role here by encouraging feedback, normalizing learning, and modeling respectful communication. Now, let's talk about some strategies to improve team dynamics in a CPS setting. First, intentional communication is critical. Regular check-ins, team meetings, and case consultations allow workers to share challenges and successes. These conversations should not just focus on caseloads, but also on emotional well-being. Even short debriefs after difficult cases can strengthen trust and reduce burnout. Second, supportive leadership matters. Supervisors set this tone for the entire unit. Leaders who are accessible, consistent, and empathetic create safer environments for staff. When supervisors acknowledge stress, celebrate small wins, and advocate for their teams, morale and engagement improve significantly. Third, role clarity and collaboration help prevent conflict. CPS work involves many moving parts. When staff clearly understands expectations and feel comfortable collaborating, duplication of work decreases and accountability increases. Encouraging workers to consult each other rather than compete promotes a healthier team culture. Fourth, building interpersonal connection matters more than we sometimes realize. Teams that know each other beyond job titles work better together. Simple practices like mentoring, peer support systems, or even brief team building moments during meetings can increase cohesion and reduce isolation. Let me give you a practical example. So, in one CPS unit, workers were experiencing high stress and turnover. Communication was minimal, and staff often handled cases independently. Over time, leadership introduced structured case consultations, peer mentoring, and regular emotional check-ins. Workers began sharing strategies and supporting one another during difficult removals and family crises. As a result, trust increased, errors decreased, and staff felt less alone in their work. This shift from isolation to collaboration significantly improved both morale and performance. In contrast, units that lack cohesion often see the opposite. When workers feel unsupported, miscommunication increases, stress rises, and burnout follows. People disengage, turnover increases, and service quality decline. This comparison highlights how team dynamics directly impact not only staff well-being, but also child and family outcomes. In closing, improving team dynamics in child protective services and child welfare agencies as a whole is not optional, it's necessary for effective, ethical, and sustainable practice. Strong teams rely on interdependence, psychological safety, clear communication, supportive leadership, and meaningful connection. When CPS professionals feel supported by their teams, they are better equipped to make sound decisions, manage stress, and serve families with compassion and consistency. By investing in healthy team dynamics, CPS organizations are not only supporting their employees, but they're also strengthening the systems that protect children and families every day. Thank you all for your time, and I appreciate you for listening.